Hello everyone. Everything is made up of matter, even if it's living or non living things. Matter is important because it makes up everything around us, and matter cannot be created or destroyed, but instead they just transformed into a different form. So, today let us discuss something more related to it. In our lesson, matter around us is pure. What is matter? Anything that occupies space and have mass is called matter. Example: water, stone, gas, etc. Let us see a systematic representation of the different types of matter. So first we have matter, which is broken down into pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances are further divided into elements and compounds. Elements is further divided into metals, non-metals and metalloids. On the other side, mixture is divided into homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture further gives us through solution. First, let us see about pure substance. A pure substance is one which is made up of only one kind of particle. Example: copper and gold. Pure substances are of two types: element and compound. Let us discuss about it. Element is a substance which cannot be split up into two or more simpler substances. It is made up of only one kind of particles. Example: copper. Elements are also of three types, and those are metals, non-metals and metalloids. Now let us discuss about compound. A compound is a substance which is made up of two or more elements chemically combined in a fixed ratio by mass. Example: water. Next one is mixture. A mixture is a substance which consists of two or more elements or compounds not chemically combined together, is called a mixture. Example: mixture of salt and water. Mixture are of two types: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture are those mixture in which the substance are completely mixed together and particles are not distributed uniformly. Example: mixture of sugar and water. Next one is heterogeneous mixture. Those mixture in which the substance remains separated and the particles are uniformly distributed is called heterogeneous mixture. Example is mixture of sand and water. Solution. It is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. First one is solute, in which substance is in less quantity in solution. Second part is solvent. Substance is in larger quantity in solution. For example, solution of salt and water. In this, solution water is solvent and salt is solute. Next one is through solution. Characteristics of through solution are: particle size is less than 1 millimeter and the particle will show Brownian movement. There are different types of solution. First one is aqueous solution, second one non-aqueous solution, saturated solution and unsaturated solution. Next one is solubility. The maximum amount of a solute which can be dissolved in 100 grams of a solvent at a specified temperature is known as solubility of that solute in that solvent at a given temperature. Colloid. A colloid is a solution in which the size of solute particle is 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. Example, blood. Suspension. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the small particles of a solid are spread throughout a liquid without dissolving in it. Example, muddy water. Processes of separation. First one is evaporation, second one sublimation, third one centrifugation, fourth one distillation, sixth one fractional distillation, seventh one crystallization, eighth one chromatography, and ninth one electrolysis. Now let us discuss some of this. First one is evaporation. It is a process to separate volatile substance from non-volatile substance by heating them below their boiling point. Second one is sublimation. It is a process to separate sublimable substance from non-sublimable substance by heating. For example, solid substance when heated turns into gas. Third one is separating funnel. It is a process to separate two miscible liquid from each other by using separating funnel. Next one is distillation. It is a process to separate two miscible liquid from each other by heating them at their boiling points followed by condensation. So this was a small summary of our lesson, Matter Around Us is Pure. It is important for us to know the properties of matter because all things are made up of matter. Each type of matter has specific characteristics which we need to know and understand to make specific calculations and use them accordingly. Thank you, students.